Okay, so I'm in the car. I'm about to head to Wastwater for sunset. I've decided to go there and not stay at Scout Scar because it's kind of on the direction of where I want to go tomorrow. And it's very heavy cloud here, and it's going to be very heavy cloud there. But there might be a shot if there's just a little bit of light on the hills surrounding Wastwater. But yeah, I don't feel there's much left here. So yeah, I'm going to head there and then yeah, see if I can get some pictures, and then I'll have dinner and then get my box, and that'll be that for tomorrow. Okay. So we're here, so we made it. We got to Wastwater, and the light has just improved and the sky has just improved on the whole drive over here, so I'm so glad I made that choice. Let me just show you what we're looking at. How about that then, folks? Isn't that beautiful? I love this place. So shout out to Dom, who I've just met, who is out shooting with his camera as well tonight. So good luck to him. I hope he gets a good shot. And I'm going to explore and try and find a composition for tonight. I don't know whether to carry on where I am, move down a little bit forward, because there's some rocks in the ground and whatnot we can shoot, or to go back behind me. I've shot there before, getting more of a longer view down. But yeah, so I'm going to explore and I'm going to see what I find. Okay, I'll show you what I get when I get there. Hi everybody, so I'm just editing this video, putting it together, and it occurs to me that I've just been talking about images that I've taken before our Wastwater. So what I thought I'd do is I'd show you the last image that I took there, one that I was really happy with back when I took it, which was back in 2017, which is quite a long time ago. Personally, I feel like I've learned a lot more since then, and my work has improved since then, and the concepts of what I'm trying to do. So what I thought would be interesting was if I took that image and actually reprocessed it. So that's what I've done. So I've gone back, I've looked at all the images from that day, or from that moment that I took that original shot. I've re-picked the one that I want to edit, and I've re-edited it. So I'm just about to show you that, and then the image at the end. So yeah, I thought it'd be a fun little exercise, one to see the image, but two also the comparison between the image back in 2017 and from what I was shooting on that this weekend a few weekends ago. So yeah, I mean the light is completely different, the atmosphere is completely different, and I'm at a completely different spot of the lake shooting. So yeah, so this is what's coming up now. I'd love if you have any comments, or if you like this image or you don't like this image, please leave a comment below and let me know how you feel about it. And if you've got any comments on the processing, it is sped up, so you can slow it down on YouTube if you need to. But if you have any comments on processing, then please leave them below. Okay, here it comes. So I've got my composition lined up, sort of using my tripod to its extreme. I'm glad I've got my wellies on because I'm wading in. So I'm trying not to get water over my wellies in my feet because that'd be really irritating. But yeah, so I'm set up here, perched on a couple of rocks. So these 3 rocks in here, 1, 2, 3, are on my left hand side as the lead in. I was trying to get them just on their own. I thought they'd be really cool. However, I'm trying to shoot landscape and not portrait in this location. I might need to switch to portrait, but I'm trying to shoot landscape, which is making it difficult to get these in. I really need more height and more angle down to really exaggerate these rocks, then leading into the background with the wide angle, but I can't get any more elevation without getting wet, and I don't fancy getting wet. So we've got these 3 rocks on the left hand side, and then over on the right hand side we've got this big large rock here which I can't avoid. So I've got those leading in. It's quite a big expanse of sea or lake between that and then the hills in the background with the clouds. The clouds and the hills are just beautiful. I don't think we're going to get any direct sunlight, but we might get some colour. It's not the best composition I've seen or I've done. So while I'm waiting for the light a little bit, I'm going to go and explore a little bit more and see if there's something better that I can get. Yeah, okay. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. It was a fun place to be that time of night, very, very peaceful. The light wasn't super amazing, but it's such a beautiful place. You have to enjoy it no matter what. So if you are enjoying this video and you're enjoying these adventures, I would love you to hit that thumbs up, give me a like, and especially hit that subscribe button. The more subscribers I get, the more that I can keep doing this, which is something I really want to do, and I hope you guys want to see more. So yeah, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe. Let's carry on. So I have made an adjustment to my composition. I did have a look down, followed the shore around to the left, but I didn't really find anything I was super happy with. All the boulders were quite small, and then as you went further around, you keep getting the left-hand bank of the shore in, which is a bit untidy. And then also you get that big island in the middle of Wastwater, which comes into view. And to be honest, it was all getting a bit complicated, and I just fancied a very, very minimalistic shot. So I've come back to my original position, and I've moved my tripod, and I have gone to a portrait aspect setup to get this shot, and I'm quite happy with it now. So like I said before, using those 3 rocks as the main interest, as the foreground interest, leading out to the mountains with the clouds in the background. It's getting darker, but there's no colour coming yet, which is a bit frustrating, so maybe there will be. I've put a 6-stop ND filter onto my camera just to blur that water out, just to give it nice and smooth. I don't want it like really milky. To be honest, it's not moving that fast to be milky, but yeah, just a nice soft water just to smooth it out, keep it quite minimalist. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. yeah, so that was Wastwater is one of my favourite places in this country. I love it. It's an absolutely beautiful place. So there, it wasn't, you know, there wasn't a huge amount of, there was light obviously, but there was no direct sunlight. It wasn't breaking through the clouds, so it sort of flattens the image off a little bit. So when I've picked the image to use out of the ones that I took, I've gone for, I've looked at the cloud shape and the textures in the cloud to see what I find the most pleasing and what would give me some texture to pull out. I've looked at the water to see how smooth that was or not smooth. I don't want it like mirror, but a little bit of texture, but not too moving. It still needs to be a bit soft. But we're going to have to do a fair amount of fettling in Lightroom with dodging and burning to try and really enhance the image and get the most out of it. So that's what I'm about to do now. So let's go into Lightroom. Let me process this and then I'll come back to you and tell you what's going on with it. So image is processed now, and to be honest, it was quite a difficult image to process. It was very flat. As you saw from the video and the day, it was a very flat day. There wasn't a huge amount of bright light. It was very overcast, and it shows in the image. So most of the work of the image is just trying to stretch that histogram and stretch those tones out. So we just emphasize the contrast between the lights and the darks. So now that we're in Lightroom, I can talk you through kind of a rough idea of what I've done. So we've got the before and the after on the left and the right. So the first thing that I've done really is brought the sky down, put some contrast and some depth into that sky, slightly darker at the very top just to hold the image in, stop you falling out. And then we've worked on the base of the image afterwards, where we've just lightened that up a little bit, just to, again, it pulls you into the image, brings your eye down to look at those stones, and then your eye works up. So we're working on worked on lightening that base and then working on those stones again, just to give a little bit of definition to them, really, some dodging and burning, you know, more locally, and then slightly bigger over the whole of those rocks, just to stand them out, because you can see from the before image on the left that it's very, very flat. Very flat light, very flat colour. So we've worked on that, and then yeah, the mountains in the background, some dodging and burning through that again to pull out some 3D dimension, to model it a little bit, just to add a little bit of life and a little bit of colour. Working with where the mountains are crisscrossing over themselves, some lights and darks, just to again create that separation between the different elements in the image. And then yeah, just a slight change of or a slight adaptation of colour through the image, just to boost it. I've had to use quite a lot of saturation because it was a very flat, very grey day, just to pull some image out. It still looks quite flat, which is true to the scene, but it just needed something a little bit more punchier than just a greyed out image. So yeah, so this is the image. I hope you like it. So yeah, I hope you like it, and if you've got any comments on my processing or any ideas for the image, or whether you like it or whether you don't like it, please just pop it below, and we can, you know, I'd love to hear from you and hear what you think. Okay guys, so here's the image. So the light hasn't really happened. It's still got a little bit of time. I mean, it's literally almost set over the horizon. We won't see anything now because it'll be behind the hills behind us, or behind the camera. I mean, I'm going to hang out a little bit more just in case. I've got nothing else to do, so I might as well sit here and just wait. Might just get a couple of seconds, you know, half a minute maybe, of a flash of colour as that sun finally drops down below the horizon. So I'm just going to sit and wait. I'm enjoying the piece and listening to the sound of the water lapping against the rocks. It's really, really lovely. I'm incredibly hungry though, and can't wait to go to bed. I'm tired, I'm knackered. It's been a fun day. So I'm going to sign off now, and probably leave you with the sound of lapping waves for a little bit. And then I'll catch in with you tomorrow. The forecast tomorrow is looking terrible. It's going to be, looks like heavy rain all day, which I knew it was going to be. So it's going to be a very relaxed day tomorrow. I'm probably going to head over to Wild Ennerdale, I believe it is, which is going to be my shoot for Tuesday and Wednesday morning before I come home. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys soon. Yeah, enjoy the water.